Marine. A cauldron of noise and Spanish atmosphere to bring the Irish. Led tonight by a professional in the Spanish First Division, Kevin Moran. A match that's so important to both countries. We know the importance to the Irish. But the importance to the Spaniards is perhaps greater still, for it's the start of a new campaign for them under a new manager, Luis Sanchez, the new manager of Spain, Suarez, the new manager of Spain. There was a
Well, some problems at the Spanish end there in the quality of the sound. We're working on it, or Spain is working on it, and as soon as it improves, we hope it will improve very shortly, and bring you an improved sound quality from Spain.
The Spanish team, the first international of a competitive nature under Luis Suarez, has two new caps in it. Johnny's of Real Sociedad, John Koshek's team, and Manolo of Atletico Madrid, Ron Atkinson's team. And now the Irish. Jack Johnson's side, torn apart through injury. No Whelan, no McGrath, no Sheedy, no Brady, no Newton. And there's the lineup with David O'Leary back in Irish colours for the first time since 1986. A team of which a great deal is being asked, and with me here to watch them go about their task is Ray Tracy.
Yeah, the atmosphere here is really something special. In Irish terms, what they've done is they've taken the game from Lansdowne Road, and we're now playing in Tolka Park. It's a smaller stadium, a much tighter stadium, and I happen to believe that might well suit the Irish team. One thing that I'm looking forward to is to see what role Kevin will actually play. Kevin Moran, will he just sit in front of the two middle defenders? I believe that's what Jack will do. I think he will settle for a point, and I know the rest of the Irish supporters over here would certainly settle for 1 point now.
1 point is what required. Jack has been saying all along, a point from the away matches would be absolutely super, and that's do the business back at Lansdowne Road. Frank Stable is the former captain of the side, leading the squad of substitutes. And the game is on. Butragueño, the Spanish skipper, starts it. Spain playing left to right in the first half. Cascarino. And now Manolo, the new boy, tackled by Steve Staunton. And the free kick has been awarded. Manolo, the Atletico Madrid midfield player, comes striker. Eight is Michel. Good run from Martin Vasquez. And O'Leary's first touch brings the corner to Spain. Back corner will organise the Irish resources at the back. Corner to the Spanish to be taken by the experienced Real Madrid player, Michel. Danger for Bonner. It's stopped on the line by Stephen Staunton. So they wanted handball, they paid for it. But now the Irish counter, and it's Hansen coming forward. McCarthy pumping it up again. Goes all the way through to Zubizarreta. In goes Sheridan. And really bubbling atmosphere in Seville. The referee takes a couple, the crowd loves that. Michel. Scotty. And there's Butragueño. Beaten by O'Leary. Staunton saving the throw in. Aldridge towards Cascarino. Galvin goes in, the ball goes out, it's a throw to Spain.
This is going to be a tough game here. Already you've seen a couple of tackles. At one stage the referee was on the ground. Down goes another player. I believe that this game will become quite physical.
Ireland, of course, with a point from that Windsor Park meeting with Northern Ireland. They have played 3 matches, Northern Ireland, and have 3 points. Hungary have 2 points. The Republic of Ireland 1 point. again now. Cascarino. Galvin takes it up again. Swinging it in towards John Aldridge. Galvin once more. Forward from behind by Kike. And the throw-in is the best that he'll get from the Soviet referee. Oh, he's given the free kick. Here it is again. Let's watch it. Galvin getting out of the way of the challenger when it came in with the firm one, but he has got the free kick. Stolton turning it in. Moran's at the back. Zubizarreta tangling with him. And Moran up there wearing the midfielder's number 7 shirt and fairly prepared to go forward.
I think at the moment we can see what's happened. Kevin Moran is just sitting in front of the back too. I think the next time is the most important because we've got to settle into this game. The Spaniards are full of running at the moment. We've got to take some of the pace out of the game itself. Try and get on the ball, try and control the ball from our own defence. Very important for the front players to help and to give a dig out while things are tough, which they're doing so far. They're battling away.
Chris Morris. Possession back to Spain. Butragueño. Dispossessed by Sheridan. Then McCarthy and now Hudson. Of this match gone. Jack Sharton looking unconcerned as yet. Roberto away by O'Leary. And the Spaniards try to take it up again. Jimenez. And there's no free kick out of that. Cascarino now. Lay off to Sheridan. A good ball to Galvin. Staunton's offering support outside. Well spotted by Galvin. Roberto now for Spain. Room for Joaquin Vázquez. McCarthy. Butragueño this time in the run. And we knew where that was. And great roars from the Spanish crowd in appreciation every time they find our men. Michel. And a good 1-2 play. And away goes Manolo. Morris has gone with it, and Morris did well. That was one of the new boys, Manolo. Here's Staunton. Another good long ball forward to John Aldridge. Galvin outside. That's for him. And the cross curled in towards Cascarino. And he did well to get the header in there.
It's the one area at the back where the Spanish are notably bad. Zubizarreta is not happy when there's long crosses being knocked in, and neither are their central defenders. The only big man they have is Andrew Nua. He doesn't like dealing with crosses, and I think Tony Cascarino and John Aldridge can cause problems.
Encouraging start. We've lost the ball. It's a throw to Ireland. On from Aldridge to Cascarino. Galvin again. Good play. Kike won't like that, but he's still got the cross in. And it's cut for Moran, and he just couldn't turn it back. Stone's been sucked out of position a bit. But But Galvin filled in. Handball against Chris Morris. Forward comes Spain again. That was meant for Michel, but it was too firmly struck. Manolo, Michel, and now Sanchez. Martin Baquet. Manolo is offside. Free kick to Ireland. Aldridge got there first. Houghton just been able to keep it in play. Michel. In goes McCarthy. Throw to Spain. Offside once more. David O'Leary marshalling the offside drop. 10 minutes of the match gone. Spain 0, Republic of Ireland 0 in Seville.
Well, Spain hasn't seemed to overcome those problems on our television sound circuit from Seville, so we're changing now to our radio commentator in Seville, Gabriel Egan.
The ball now in this possession of Spain again, and just a little bit of misunderstanding there among the defenders, where TK prevents the ball from going out of play. Little short ball forward to Manolo. Manolo trying to drag it back to O'Leary, and very quickly indeed with a challenge, David O'Leary. Manolo goes down on the halfway line, rolls back up his sock and gets the free kick, taken quickly by Michel. McCarthy again in ahead of Butragueño. Heads it down to Aldridge, the header on looking for Cascarino. But it's Andranua, the big sweeper, the number 4 for Spain, getting his head to that ball to direct it to Jimenez. And Spain had the chance to build it again once more from the back. The ball played forward again. And again, it's Michel involved in the action. He really is the inspiration of the team. He's looking for the ball, he's directing operations. And again, Spanish passing as Zubareta comes out of his area to just knock that ball forward and then takes the return from Jimenez. Andranua then, forward, outside his own penalty area. Michel looks up, strokes the ball with the right foot over to the far touchline. It's kept in play by Jimenez. Jimenez knocks it back to Sanchez. Sanchez again, it's back to the sweeper, the man at the back. Andranua, the long ball played over halfway straight to Tony Galvin. Galvin controls it with the right foot, tries to knock it forward downfield for Aldridge, but it's out of play. And again, it's a throw to Ireland on the near side, and once more Stephen Staunton to take it. Staunton are progressing up the halfway line. The referee just telling him to check there and take the throw from that position. Staunton then takes it with the long one, takes it short to Galvin. The overhead kick from him, looking to pick out Aldridge. Cascarino there, brings the ball down with the left foot, almost getting in a tangle. Aldridge comes in to rescue things for Ireland. To Galvin. Galvin again on the near touchline, takes a kick in the ankles for his trouble. The ball is out of play, and the referee deciding the advantage is to Ireland. It's a free kick there to Tony Galvin. So this referee showing early on that he's not going to stand for any nonsense whatsoever, and It'll be a free kick to Ireland, just a couple of yards in from this near touchline. And it's Stephen Staunton to take this free kick for Ireland. Almost 13 minutes gone here in Seville. Staunton with the left foot hits it deep, the curling ball again across the penalty area. It's headed away by a defender. Chris Morris onto it to try and play McCarthy. McCarthy sprinting away the right side of the Spanish penalty area, and Mick McCarthy's won a throw for Ireland, and it's an opportunity for him to launch the long throw now from that far touchline. Just about half a dozen yards from the corner flag on that far side. The Irish players in the Spanish penalty area. It's played short this time to Houghton. Houghton twisting, turning, trying to get the cross in. The ball takes a ricochet. It doesn't go for the corner. Instead, it's cleared upfield by Jimenez. Up to halfway it goes. And the last man back for Ireland, David O'Leary, launches another high ball down to put the defence under pressure. Coming forward onto it was Chris Morris, trying to get round the defender. Jimenez, he couldn't do so. And play is now with the Spanish goalkeeper, Zubizarreta. He plays it out short again. Sanchez to number 5, short ball forward to Michel. They look for Michel everywhere. He's the real Liam Brady of this team. Now it's Kike getting in on the action, looking for Manolo, but Staunton doing well, standing up to him, taking the ball away from him, but Staunton losing out at the second chance. The challenge goes in from Kevin Moran there, and Ireland again recovered with David O'Leary. Hooks it first time away and downfield, and that's the tactic Jack Charlton has employed. And Charlton standing up, 2 hands in the pockets, the sports jacket on him there, standing up alongside Maurice Setters and Dr. Bob O'Driscoll, the Irish team doctor, outside the dugout. He's got a big smile on his face, Charlton, as he turns around to look at some supporters to his rear. He's quite happy the way it's going at the moment. 14 minutes gone in Seville. Spain 0, Ireland 0. The ball again, Andrew Nua, the sweeper. Plays it left side again. They're looking to set it up the left-hand tram lines. And in quickly with a good headed challenge, Kevin Moran to break up another attack. Spain knock it forward again. Morris has to backpedal to the halfway line to get that ball, trying to knock it into the path of Ray Houghton. Ireland appeal for the infringement. The referee waves play on. Spain looking to come forward again. Moran goes in with a challenge. McCarthy gets the ball away to halfway. Cascarino were having to come deep, but Spain have it now. Michel looks up, changes his mind, turns and checks and turns inside. Michel again looking for the shot from long range. Let's go with the left foot, but no direction on the shot, and not a lot of power to worry Paddy Bonner. And certainly Spain, maybe Noel King, is it too early to suggest, they're looking a little frustrated.
Team of Jack Carlin once again. A very direct, very positive opening 15 minutes from the Irish team. Dave O'Leary, Mick McCarthy pushing them up to the halfway line as soon as possible. Pushing them up to the halfway line as soon as possible and as early as possible. All in all, we've got to be very happy with the opening 15 minutes from the Irish point of view.
So Ireland in possession again on the halfway line. Mick McCarthy almost losing his footing as he was closed down very quickly by Martin Vasquez. The ball forced out of play by McCarthy, down into the Spanish half as the flags go up behind Zubizarreta's goal to our left. The yellow and red flags of Spain. Spain have a throw midway inside their own half. Jimenez will be the man to take it. Plays it back in the direction of Sanchez. Sanchez turns under pressure from Aldridge and plays his sweeper. Andrew Nua, the man, the libero at the back, and he plays it forward now. Knocks it forward to Roberto. Roberto, short ball again. Out this side, the man again, Michel, involved in the action. Again, it's Roberto to Michel. Into the Irish half they go. Manolo looking to set one down the right-hand touchline. O'Leary almost getting in the way there as Ireland and Cascarino break away. Spain backpedaling over halfway again. And again, a little quick flick. Clever work by Martin Vasquez. The man is free on the outside. Is Jimenez with a pass overhit completely by Martin Vasquez. Out of play it goes. And the crowd really beginning to get a little bit touchy with their players and their team at the moment, because Spain maybe just at spots in the game, maybe losing their way a little bit. 16.5 minutes gone in the game. And it's still scoreless. Spain 0, Ireland 0. Mick McCarthy with a throw from deep inside his own half. From the far touchline, launches it down towards halfway. The ball bounces over the halfway line. It's helped on its way by Kevin Moran, but Spain have it again, quickly looking to come forward. Manolo, good footwork and control from him. Worms his way between 3 green shirts. Still Manolo to Michel. Michel now, faced by Staunton. Michel trying to go around the Irish number 3. Still Michel in possession, and a great challenge going in from Stephen Staunton. Good challenge from him. The sliding tackle in to punt that ball fairly and squarely out on the far side. Spain have the throw. Again, it's taken short, looking for Bertogueño, who had come deep for that ball. He's nudged in the back by McCarthy, since the referee. And this is danger for Ireland, because Spain have a free kick on the edge of that Irish penalty area and to the left. Paddy Bonner sending out the signals. They've taken it very quickly indeed. They swung it deep this side. Dugores, the shot trying to almost canning away there from Roberto. Manolo has it there. Up in the overlap goes Kike. Kike with a challenge, is a good one going in from Kevin Moran, who claims to go kick, but the referee saying no. That is a corner kick to Spain. Moran was the last man to touch that ball in the opinion of the referee, and Spain looks to take the corner quickly with Michel. So danger for Ireland. Michel hooks it up short. Galvin heads it away, and that's another corner to Spain. Exactly the same position. Michel will have the chance again to lift this ball into the Irish penalty area. It's gone deep this time. McCarthy gets an almost glancing header away, and it falls to Ray Houghton. Houghton hits the early ball. Aldridge goes off in pursuit. Spain trying to recover it again. Sheridan battling for it this time in midfield, being held off the ball there by the referee, but the referee deciding that the free kick should be the other way. Spain again take it quickly. Here they come. The ball played up forward now. Long for Michel. Michel with the right foot hits it, overcooks it completely, and the ball harmlessly behind Packie Bonner's goal. And really, the few opportunities Spain have had, Noel King, they've really wasted them so far.
They have wasted them. They seem to be a little bit over anxious when they want to play the ball. At the same time, last 4 to 5 minutes, Spain seem to be getting a little bit of a grip. The crowd are only dying to get behind them, and it's going to be very, very difficult for Ireland to maintain the sort of pace again that we've started with. And really, we could see the next 10-15 minutes Spain getting a bit of control, and it's the up to his end to defend and defend with good discipline. It's interesting to note the importance of, it seems, Jack Charlton's place at Michel. Every time he picks the ball up, even deep in his own half or deep in our half, it's one Irish player who's really trying to pick him out.
Here comes Spain again. Manolo this time gets it in quickly to Bertagueno. Moran goes in with the challenge. Luckily gets the ball away for Ireland. It's hit downfield, trying to split the Spanish defence, but it's recovered at the back. Galvin going high inside his own half to get there in the air ahead of the man coming in on him. Manolo, it's out of play, and it'll be a throw to Spain. Kike, the number 2, to take it into Manolo. Manolo looking to return it, almost makes a mahash of it, and Galvin nips in and has the ball for Ireland to Staunton. Staunton hits it long and high again downfield. The aerial bombardment into that Spanish half. Sheridan now trying to make his presence felt in midfield, and so far John Sheridan has had no change and no luck in that midfield confrontation. He's only had one clear run at the ball as Spain try to ease their way out of trouble at the back again, and are closed quickly down by Aldridge, but they have the space and the time for Sanchez options and decide whether to use the goalkeeper. Instead, he floats the ball just slightly forward to his right, and it's with this man again, Michel. Michel hits the long ball, the early ball. Bonner way off his line, sees that coming from half a mile away, comes and scoops it into his chest. Packie Bonner waves his players downfield, and Aldridge and Cascarino waiting for the high ball. It's short this time to Sheridan. Can't quite control it, but O'Leary punts it high. Gary Owen style into the air. Cascarino after it. Galvin this time to try and rescue the ball. Hooks it first time over the head of the defender, but they can't control it. Stephen Staunton this time with the header downfield. That's going into that far corner. And the referee, in fact, has blown the whistle. The linesman has a flag up on the far side against Tony Cascarino. Free kick to Spain. So Spain still looking for the opening goal of the game. It's still Spain 0, Ireland 0 with 20 and a half minutes gone. We're almost up to the midway point in this first half here in Seville. This World Cup qualifying game, Group 6. And what a record Spain have here in this particular city of Seville. This is their 23rd international to be played here over the years, and they've never been beaten in this city. So that is quite some record indeed, as the ball is picked by Jimenez now. The crowd roaring on approval as he sprints away to put pressure on the Irish in midfield. Straight inside, Martin Vasquez. Little short ball forward now. Michel is allowing the ball for Torres, and he just sidesteps the challenge of Ray Houghton. And Spain getting the ball back to goalkeeper Zubizarreta. Zubizarreta allowing that ball.
Well, I understand there's some improvement, some limited improvement in the sound circuit and television from Seville. So let's return now and join George Hamilton.
And he's connected now. "21 minutes of the match gone. No goals in Seville." Certainly in this opening quarter of the game, the Irish standing up to the challenge well. And Galvin will take the throw. Leaving it for Staunton. says we did it one pass, but couldn't be satisfied.
That won't find its way through to Aldridge. And now McCarthy angling with Manolo and filing him and giving Spain a free kick. And of course the Spaniards will want to encourage the Soviet referee to take more punitive action than simply giving the free kick. For Spain is Martin Vázquez, but it's left. Butragueño tried to squeeze it through to him as he went on the run. But Bonner was in command. O'Leary. No one there to take advantage. In the 25th minute, Spain 0, Ireland 0. Michel. Jimenez. Bringing it back into Irish control. There is a duck on the pitch. Duck, the most notable feature of the Andalusian cuisine in Seville, is on the pitch. Jack Charlton is being asked by the stewards to sit inside his dugout, and Spain are on the attack and have won a corner. Quickly on with it, McCarthy heads it away. And I can report that Zubizarreta, the Spanish goalkeeper, has removed the duck and put it back into the crowd where it belongs. Butragueño. Spanish skipper. Ray Tracy.
Yeah, so far the Duck has been probably the most impressive player on the pitch. No, we're doing well. We've settled down after the first 10 minutes, which was rather scary for us. However, at the present moment, the Spaniards are now starting to look for winners. Unfortunately, we nearly got caught there with one very quick goal kick from Zubizarreta, which caught Mick McCarthy out. It's like a pace. Other than that, we're still in there, we're battling, but we're playing a very, very much a defensive role here.
Out off Morris. Throw to Spain. McCarthy. Cascarino. Sheridan and Moran. Moran's pass to Houghton. Distance with required accuracy, and it's Spain back in possession. Michel with the fancy footwork. And now Gori. Kike. Dispossessed by Stolson, who's having a good game at left back. Took on too many there. Michel. Butragueño. Trying to get it through to Kike. Bonner trying to save the corner in the end, and furious with his defence of that little lapse. And it's Steve Staunton he's urging to keep his concentration. Bonner doing a good talking job as the keeper as well as the actual net minding. No danger from the corner from Andrenua. Athletic Bilbao's central defender. Goal kick to Pat Bonner. Cascarino. Aldridge. And it's Martin Pasquet. Getting it back to Zubizarreta. Butragueño. Little man Manolo winning a free kick there. Combination of O'Leary and Stolton. Eight is Michel, the Real Madrid player. He's usually involved in organising the free kicks. A wall of Houghton, Sheridan, Galvin and Aldridge. Kike is there. Martin Pasquet and Butragueño now, and left. Put it over the top for trouble that doesn't arrive. They've been finding it difficult, Spain, to put shots on Pat Bonner's goal, and that must be a good sign. Morris. Sheridan. Cascarino. And now Houghton. I think Aldridge was a little too concerned about staying on side there. But there is a throw to the Irish. Cascarino. Sheridan. Moran. Towards Galvin. Cut out by Kike. And now Michel. Martin Pasquet. Jimenez. Butragueño. Jimenez running forward. And Kevin Moran back in a defensive position to snuff out the danger. Half an hour of this World Cup Group 6 qualifying match gone. It's Spain 0, Republic of Ireland 0. Ball bounced kindly for Cascarino. Michel. And Michel once more. McCarthy cutting it out. O'Leary completing the clearance. Nice patterns being woven by the Spanish, but they're not making the progress they would wish. But now here's Michel. Good run from him. But then straight at Mick McCarthy.
Venga al juego, Miramiche.
I'd say he'd be happy if they kept doing that all night.
Vamos, Emilio!
The Spaniards, that is. He wants a little bit more urgency from his own team. Jimenez very nearly getting away on a run. the kind of support the Irish are having to contend with. Very noisy, very committed. Sheridan, he did well there. Cascarino to the left, Houghton to the right. Houghton makes the run, then he plays it to Cascarino. Galvin's in support. Cascarino trying to float it in. And Rinoa put it up in the air. And Houghton's got it. And Houghton's still there, but the whistle had gone.
Again, it's one of the very few Irish attacks that we've had because we are really playing a defensive role here. The players are working particularly hard and getting behind the ball. It's going to be a thankless night, particularly for the two front players. Tony Cascarino and John Aldridge are chasing, they're closing players down. They're working like mad and they're getting very little chance to show their ability as regards scoring goals.
Ireland have got a throw, Steve Staunton taking it. And out off the Spanish boot for a corner. McCarthy and Bourne going up there, but nothing happening. And the throw to Spain is all the result. And while we watch the replay, the corner's been taken and Bonner has saved it again. Once more, Butragueño was the cause of the problem, and then the support from Kike bringing a very good save out of Pat Bonner. Cascarino unable to keep his footing, and the referee feeling that it was accidental. Kike. McCarthy sending it upfield, and Aldridge is chasing this. And Aldridge filed there by Sanchez. Did well playing the target man, turning something of a Shazier into what might be a silk purse. Here's the challenge again. Aldridge off in chase. In goes Sanchez, pulling the legs from under. And it's given Ireland a free kick. This time McCarthy and O'Leary have both stayed back. Oran's up, Cascarino and Aldridge. They'd rather wasted that. Such opportunities come only rarely. Sheridan. Stivitz with Sheridan. And trying to test the keeper, but rather too far away. John Sheridan. Houghton can win that back. Succeeds. And now it's Morris. Towards Aldridge. Beaten in the air by Gorin. Moran. Houghton. Back with Sheridan. And that was unfortunate. It's given Michel and Butragueño the chance to combine. Off goes Michel. Angle for the shot, and again Bonner saving. Michel making the angle for the shot. Bonner perfectly positioned, stood up long enough to offer himself the option going either way. The second very good save he's made. Kike and Michel. And he knows he's on for. And that's right, Rodriguinho, who couldn't find a way past O'Leary. Johnson cut it out. Little dummy from Rehan, giving him the really needed one. One away from him there, through his Spain. Just over 5 minutes to half time. Spain 0, Ireland 0. And that's encouraging. Sheridan. Looking for Ulrich. And now Galvin. Low cross and nobody there. And the Spanish happy to see it go for a corner, but Tony Galvin having a good game too. Puts that one in. Nobody rushing in on it to put it away. Sheridan is who will take the corner. Jimmy Zaretta coming. It was won by O'Leary, but they reckon the keeper had been fouled. O'Leary's head it was, put it over the bar. We'll see if there was a foul. Well, Moran hit him a bit of a belt at the elbow as he rose. Referee quite right. Morris. Moran back in the fray, now Sheridan. One back by Martin Paquet. With Regueño. Not past Morris. Out. Snowden. Kike. Martin Paquet. And Bonner having to save again, this time from Roberto. Quite enough so far. Roberto, the Barcelona midfield player, but he came from the deep there to test Bonner. And that's coming just 3 minutes from the half-time whistle. Now in the game, which we can see. The Spanish team now are always looking to get in Butragueño. He tends to drop off defenders, get turned, and then run very quickly at them. That's what he's brilliant at. But we've contained them well so far, and we have created danger every time we've gone at them with crosses. Now, Tony Galvin, to be fair, has provided at least 3 good crosses. Perhaps maybe somebody will be there to knock one in. They don't like dealing with those types of crosses. They're not used to it over here, where everything is played through the middle of the park. A long one for Ulrich. Now it's Galvin. Galvin again. Well to hold off Kike. And he knows he took the wrong option there. For a very long spell, Spain were unable to get through the Irish cover, but then 3 testing shots brought the best out of the goalkeeper, Pat Bonner. The Irish defence will have to keep its concentration and its shape. Manolo. Morris gave a little lunge there, but the referee felt it was legitimate. No free kick. Into the final minute, well into the final minute of the first half. And it's as it was as it started. Free kick there against Cascarino for jumping at his opponent. Free kick against Knowlton. O'Leary covered for him. This is Butragueño. But there's time for no more. Whistle's gone. It's half-time. And a satisfactory first half from an Irish point of view ends as it began, scoreless, but Pat Bonner with those 3 saves from Kike, Michel and Roberto has certainly earned his corn, and it's the keeper we can thank that the match is still open as a contest. Half-time in Seville, Spain 0, Ireland 0.
Well, this is a night when the Gremlins are really after us, isn't it? We've lost the sound, now we've lost the picture. But as soon as we possibly can, we'll give it back to you. You were saying there, John, that that you're optimistic about the way the Irish team are defending and that their prospects in the second half are quite good.
Well, I must say, I'm more optimistic about getting a good result tonight than I was before the match, with all the injuries and things that Jack faced in picking the team. But the Spanish team have been a bit disappointing, and the Irish team have played well.
Spain actually have not shown in this experimental phase anything significantly different to Germany. I see we've got the pictures back again now, so let's go back to George Hamilton.
48 seconds old, and Ireland playing left to right in the second half in Seville. Throw from Chris Morris. No changes on either side at half-time. This is Sanchez. And the linesman's flag has been raised. Free kick against one of the Irishmen in there. Free kick to Spain. Michel. Forced backwards. The firecracker, as you can see, smouldering away in Zubizarreta's goal mouth. Martin Vázquez. Manolo. And Manolo once more. Dispossessed by O'Leary. Kike. Back to Andre Noah. Go to Ireland. Cascarino against Andre Noah. Leads to a throw to Spain. Butragueño knocked away by McCarthy.
Every time the Spaniards have looked dangerous, it's usually because we've given the ball away. We're playing the long ball game, and yet once or twice, particularly with John Sheridan and also just then with Steve Staunton, when we don't knock the ball forward, we seem to be getting caught, and that's where the Spanish are very, very dangerous.
Sanchez back to the keeper. One by O'Leary. It's Staunton now. Manolo. And Manolo once more. Michel trying to send Kike round the back. Galvin doing the tidying up.
This is a hell of a good battling performance from the Irish team. Totally defensive, with everybody working with little reward at the moment in terms of chances to score goals. Tony Galvin there back on the edge of on his own byline, knocking the ball back into the hands of Patrick Bonner. That's what's going to be needed here, and they are doing it.
One back by Staunton. And that's Sheridan looking for Aldridge. Sanchez was there, although it didn't matter because the referee's whistle a giant free kick against John Aldridge. Out from Andre Noah. Throw to Ireland. 5 minutes to the second half gone. 50 minutes of the match. Spain 0, Ireland 0. Too high. Free kick to Spain. This time it's Moran winning it back. Looking for Aldridge, whose feet just left him at the crucial moment. Morris obstructing. Free kick to Spain. Jimenez was the injured party. Referee Yuri Savchenko of the Soviet Union has kept a good firm hand on this. Michel cut out by Morris. Houghton. Cascarino on the run, down towards Aldridge. Sanchez back.
Vasquez. And a chance and again, Ferrer stops it, but can't stop Manolo second time around. That ended with a goal, but straight down the middle, got through, fed Martin Vasquez on the left, and Manolo was following up to put it away. McCarthy, to the net comes and catches. O'Leary waits, beats Manolo. Gets a free kick. Staunton winning the throw. Cleared there by Ndunua. Castorino on again. Ndunua clears again. Galvin now. Sheridan. Staunton. Liberay Houghton was the one who jumped. He's got it again. And this is out. Just too high. Things not looking quite as promising as they were towards the end of the first half, but if you recall, Bonner had made 3 good saves in the first half. The threat was always there, and the 4th good save was not enough because the ball spun away, and Manolo was there. Save Luis Suarez from any further embarrassment. 52 minutes, Spain 1, Ireland 0. Roberto and Morris there. Roberto once more and Manolo. Kike for Manolo. Staunton should be quick enough, and he is. Offside against Butragueño. Relieve the pressure. The Spaniards on the up at the moment. Buoyed up by that goal. 5 minutes to go.
Jack Charlton at the moment must be looking at other possibilities because he set his stall out in a very defensive manner. Unfortunately, they sneaked the goal. Now we've got to do something. At the moment, it wouldn't seem to me as though we have enough firepower on the pitch to get that goal back.
57 minutes to the match gone. Something over half an hour still to go. Spain's goal kick. Plenty of noise from the home team. Supporters all around the Villa Marin Stadium. Poor goal kick. Straight to Sheridan. It's Manolo. Smallest man on the Spanish side, but growing taller by the minute. Should I say feeling 10 feet tall. That was Jimenez. Michel, just possessed by Cascarino. Calvin. Play, but again you're setting Michel away. Again Manolo's in the middle. Who's holding the ball on this time? Aldrich back to Morris. Running it through the Sheridan. Aldrich offside. He's offside. It would not have mattered anyway, but Aldridge was offside. That didn't count. Aldridge had been caught offside. Moran left floundering. Still Manolo ran out of room. Morris. Moran. Cascarino. Two of them left on the deck. The challenges of Tony Cascarino. Butragueño on with the action once more. Roberto. Martin Vázquez. Michel. Through goes Kike. So Leary knocks it away. And the corner flag makes it into a throw-in.
The Spanish team has taken complete control of midfield at the moment. And that's where we're being hurt.
Michel. Sheridan has slicked him out of it, and that's for Aldridge to chase. And we do across. Cascarino's in the middle. Aldridge still. Aldridge knocked off the ball by Goris. And it's all up for that attack. McCarthy. O'Leary. Staunton. Sanchez. And out. Dodo.
power into the game in the middle of the park. He's starting to enjoy himself. He's got a boundless energy. He'll be up and down the pitch, and now that he's getting a little bit more freedom because our legs are going slightly. That's what happens when you go a goal down.
On from Cascarino. Out and low battle on. But Sanchi is in command. Martin Vasquez. McCarthy knocking it away. Chris Morris down in that, and that challenge by Michel. And the substitutions being made. John Aldridge taken off, and Niall Quinn sent on. They want to use the high ball to better effect, and Quinn at 6'4", the man who might do something for him. 26 minutes he has to make an impact. Quinn on and Aldridge off. And that was Houghton's challenge, and that means a booking for Ray Houghton. The first time the yellow card has been shown in this match. Well, as usual with a Latin player, it's likely he'll be back up on his feet again. Probably hurt himself more in falling than anything else. The only Andalusian in the Spanish lineup, Jimenez, the number 3 for Spain.
That must have been a dreadful tackle. That must have really hurt, God love him. He's straight back on his feet. He sprinted around there. There's no problem with him whatsoever.
Dalton trying to defend here. The ball in. Pupagallo! And the vulture has swooped again. And Dalton was hurt for pace. The ball was whipped in from the right. And there was Pupagallo waiting to fight. Dalton all over the place here. Inexperience possibly showing. The Spaniard played a very good ball. TK the fullback. And Pupagallo was brilliant.
But the shame to Steve Saunders because he's done very well up to now, considering it's his first major international. He's made one hell of a contribution. Got caught at that particular time, literally through lack of experience. He should have been 2 yards further back. Instead of that, he was pushing forward.
Well, this is bad news for Seville. And Spain with their new team are loving all of this. Cleared by O'Leary. Martin Vasquez. Straight to Moran. Sheridan digging it out. Now Staunton. Up goes Quinn. Down to Sheridan. Almost reaching Galvin, but not quite. But it looks like the bookies' odds were pretty accurate. 5-1 on Spain, was it? They're looking pretty worth that kind of price now. But although it was a great battling performance up until the 53rd minute, we shouldn't forget that Connor was called into action. I know I've said it before, but it's a point that can't be overlooked. He was put to the bit of his Connor to keep it at 0-0 in the first half. Spain are making a change, sending on Ramon and taking off the new man Manolo. Ramon, a striker from Seville. That's why the crowd's roaring so much. Oh, he's delighted with himself. minutes, 23 minutes of the second half. And Manolo, who got the breakthrough, is off. And Ramon from Seville goes off. Seville FC don't play their matches here. They play in the other stadium in town. This is the home of Real Betis. But there'll be enough fans from Seville in the ground tonight to make them welcome.
I think the Spaniards believe that they've got this game won, which is why they're putting Ramon on from the local town.
Cascarino, Sheridan, still Sheridan, not on target. Midway point in the second half, game's in its last quarter now. Spain 2, Ireland 0. McCarthy in from the back. Advantage played. Jimenez making ground. Won back by Sheridan. Just over hit for House.
I think that John Aldridge is just left the field, and also Tony Cascarino. It's probably one of the hardest games they'll have played in a long, long time because they've seen so little of the ball. It's been a thankless task, just chasing after the ball, chasing among Spanish defenders. That's the tough part of playing up the front.
Martin Vasquez. Butragueño on a little swerving run. McCarthy good enough to cut it out. Galvin back to Staunton. Houghton. Galvin. And he's won the corner. 20 minutes to go. 2-0 to Spain. And a Spaniard down hurt. Well, they gave their all through the first half and the early part of the second, but that second goal really like a killer punch. Spain now in command.
The reason it's been held up there is that there was an incident off the ball as Tony Cascarino tried to run into the penalty area. The Spanish player just stood in front of him, and you don't really do that with Tony Cascarino.
Irresistible force meaning an all too movable object. And Jimenez, the Spanish fullback, feeling the worst for it. He's another Seville player. FC Seville. Worrying times on the Irish bench. Galvin, the man to take the corner. Zubizarreta in the end on a challenge. And in complete command. O'Leary. On from Sheridan. Morris committed the foul on Jimenez. Free kick to Spain. Kind of urgency about the Spaniards. They've got two. They know they're in command. by Anzalua. Now Housen, Morris, Housen, and Quinn. Straight towards Castorino. Zubizarreta was on the ball. Now Staunton tries to knock it back in. It's come to Quinn. Well, was the other going to get enough power in that header? Butragueño would have launched himself feet first with that.
I thought Niall Quinn should have gone for that one there and had a shot. He was a good 8 yards out. I thought it was falling just right that he might have actually took one away.
It's a corner. Zubizarreta saving the Spaniards. And still danger for Spain, but they just couldn't connect. Staunton out of play. Ramon against Morris. Philip Ramon. He fouled Morris. Free kick to Ireland. Butragueño. Roberto. Martin Vázquez. Still battling on against Morris, but still he goes. Morris came back to solve the problem. Now it's Quinn. Beaten in the end by Niall Quinn. It's Michel now. It's still Michel. Bonner not happy, but it was a long way away.
The best piece of individual skill we've seen tonight there from Michel.
Loads of challenges, drilled in the shot, but while Bonner was diving it, he had the goal covered. Martin Vázquez. Checking out Jimenez. 13 minutes to go. Spain 2, Ireland 0. Jimenez against Morris. Ramon tried to win it back and succeeding. Michel. Kike. And Ramon. Wanted the goalie. Went for the complicated shot. Fortunately for Ireland, it didn't come off. Castorino towards Quinn. Beaten in the air by Gurry. Moran. And now O'Leary to put another big one up. Staunton. Offside against Castorino.
There are a lot of tired legs out there, and they're all Irish at the present moment. It's been a matter of chase, and now it's a matter of trying to keep a respectable scoreline. We don't really look like creating any problems for the Spanish defence. The occasional flare up, that's all.
Vasquez. And again, support here from Jimenez. Morris tumbling. Morris fouls. Free kick out. Vasquez again. Butragueño. Knocked on by Moran. Sheridan. And now Roberto. Michel. Oh, lovely play. And Ramos puts it over the top. Determined to give him a goal in his own time. Michel, so brilliant from the edge of the box, cheesing the Irish defender. Stephen Staunton again. And Ramon got underneath it. 10 minutes to go. Spain 2, Ireland 0. Goals from Manolo after 52 minutes and Butragueño a quarter of an hour later. On towards Moran. Cascarino had a go, but the whistle has gone again. The Irish challenge was too much for the referee's liking. Free kick to Spain. And that's Liam O'Brien we just caught a glimpse of there. Ireland about to make a second substitution with now just 9 minutes to go. O'Brien coming on and Sheridan will be withdrawn. Direct replacement. Midfielder for a midfielder. Was the proper position really. The Ronnie Whelan position. And John Sheridan has battled hard, but with the mode change at all. So he's off, and Liam O'Brien goes on. O'Brien now of Newcastle United. Had that fabulous match for Manchester United before leaving them, his last in the red shirt, coming on to win his 8th cap. And as I say, just about 9 minutes for him to play in.
I think if one puts the game into perspective, to lose the likes of Brady, Sheedy, Whelan, Paul McGrath, just to name 3 or 4 players there, it rips the heart out of any side. These lads who have come in, take it from me, they've done well. They've given everything they have, and that's really all you can ask for. We've lost at least 3 world-class players there, and I don't think any nation can afford to do that, particularly one the size of us.
Fair point. 2-0 against what has the makings of being a resurgent Spanish side. No mean achievement, and no doubt will be put into perspective as the group unfolds. Northern Ireland are due here 4 days before Christmas, and Billy Bingham, who's watching this match now, and I'm sure have a few worries about the possibility that the opposition will run riot against this team. Foul against O'Brien. Michel. Matthew Vasquez. And pressure put on by Sanchez. Stu Bizarreta able to save the corner and give away the throw. It was Liam Brady who retrieved that quickly to get them on with it. And Spain make their second substitution, sending on Solana
And withdrawing the right back, Kike. Solana, midfield player from Real Madrid, replacing Kike, has been making forays up the right. This coming just 6 minutes from the end of the game. Solana, another newcomer, meaning that 3 that have been flooded in this match by the new Spanish boss, Luis Suarez, Solana, and also Gori and Manolo, who got the opening goal. Galvin in there. Spain not clearing it properly. Morris. But it's safely behind. Safely, that is, from a Spanish point of view. Michel. Staunton in the way. Galvin. Cleared by O'Leary. O'Brien. Five minutes to go. And this cacophony. Barrage of sound that's persisted from start to finish, and long before it will reach an even greater crescendo when Yuri Savchenko blows his whistle and it's all over. The hola from Mexico, the wave is resounding around the Estadio Benito Villamarin in Seville, in Spain. McCarthy takes the throw. Jimenez dispossessed by Quinn. Quinn back into the danger zone. Cleared by Solana. McCarthy once more. Now it's Morris. Houghton letting it run. There's too many Spanish defenders around.
In the background is because the Irish fans are actually participating in the Ola, which is most unusual when a team are losing 2-0.
But as in Germany, they've been great here. They've come from all Austin Park. All sorts of football clubs represented. Westport United, Belgrade United. From all the counties they've come. They were hopeful of a victory, or maybe a draw. They've seen a battling performance, which sadly on the night was not good enough. Over 1,000 Irish fans here, and they know their team has given it its best shot, but it just wasn't good enough against this Spanish side. 2.5 minutes to go. Spain 2, Ireland 0. McCarthy. Galvin. Roberto is sent it back the wrong way. This was a very slack sort of a back pass. He didn't mean to do that. Brought a little pressure to bear on his team, but they've solved it. O'Leary. Quinn. Houghton will run all night. Quinn again. O'Brien. Houghton the game moves into its final minute. On the ball again. Ramon. Butragueño. Doris. And sliding challenge from Tony Galvin, denying the other substitute Solana.
Just another example of the Irish team battling all the way to the end. Tony Galvin had to run 40 yards there to make that tackle. Normally at this stage I would usually try and single out perhaps one or two of the players who had done particularly well. Tonight I couldn't do that. They've all drafted and they've all given everything.
It's Martin Vasquez again. McCarthy away. Solana. Connor able to make the save. Into added time. The points are staying in Spain. And the roar will exceed even that which has gone before when Yuri Shevchenko blows his whistle. He got the signals from both his linesmen. 45 minutes are up. We're not playing stoppage time. But there's not going to be enough time for 2 goals. But there needs to be time for 1 goal. And Ireland on the ropes. With the coup de grace about to be delivered. And the shrill blast of a Soviet whistle. Jimenez takes the throw. Morris cutting it out. Now it's Sanchez. Back with Boris. And all the way back to Zubizarreta. Spanish flags are waving all around. A sea of red and gold. 1.5 minutes of added time played. And Ireland's first defeat in this World Cup about to register. O'Leary back to Bonner. Another look at the watch. Still we play on. Doris. Little practice there. And a throw to Ireland. Chris Morris to take it. Castorino. Houghton. Quinn. Still they battle on. It's Morris. Quinn. Morris once more. And Galvin was just a fraction too late arriving there. 2.5 minutes of added time left. The tension for the Spaniards is hard to take. McCarthy winding up for a big throw. No Ronnie Whelan, sadly, to convert it this time. And Niall Quinn tried, but didn't succeed. But it was not a matter because the final whistle is sounded. And Ireland have victory. After the first half in which Matt Muller kept them at 0-0, goals were conceded. 52 minutes to Manolo, 66 minutes to Butragueño, and that was the difference between the sides.
In this town here, which is very famous for its traffic jams, unfortunately tonight the traffic was all one way towards the Irish goal. They've given everything, we can't ask for any more. They've battled, they've drafted. We got a couple of fortunate breaks in the first half, 2 great saves from Paddy Bonner. In the second half, yes, we were punished. It could have been a lot worse. A good performance from the Irish team.
Sad night in Seville end with a point lost and a final score. Spain 2, Ireland 0.